dollars. That is the next all-time high. This is amazing. And if we look at crypto bubble, you're gonna see that most altcoins are not doing well for the week against Bitcoin. We have only few altcoins like XLM, BGB, Crow. I mean, XRP, Rune. These coins are doing somehow, yeah, something. Within 7%, 14%. Not really much as compared to what everyone is expecting. And the coins that are doing well at this point in time are coins that have been doing well in the past. So it's normal to see that these coins are doing well at this point in time as Bitcoin keep hitting the next all-time high. Also, Ethereum is bullish to an extent, but Ethereum hasn't yet gone to break this structure yet. And because of that, we're going to see most altcoins talk where they are. Ethereum must break this structure, yeah, this 4,100, and stay above that zone so that other altcoins can start making waves to the upside. Wow, what an amazing day. Today, I want us to talk about crypto trading strategies. I know everyone out there have some sort of things they want to see before they sell any coin or they buy any coin. Meanwhile, there are others who doesn't have anything to look at. They just buy, right? Because A said they are buying, or B said they are buying. Or they follow one influencer on TikTok or on Instagram or YouTube who say that he's gonna buy this thing, and they just buy it with that influencer without having any clue of what is going on in the market. Now, I know at times it's good to trust people because I say it, trust me most of the time, like not really trust me, but follow my TA and then make decisions based on my TA, right? Because this is how I go about my trading. But I'm not gonna tell you to buy this or to buy that without making you understand why I'm saying so. I try as hard as possible in my VIP community, in my group. I try to help them at the same time to understand why I say certain things, or like why I say I'm buying this coin or I'm doing this. I go beyond just my buy and sell, take profit signal. Those of you who are there or who are part of my VIP, you know that I go deeper because I'm not that guy who will just say buy. I try as hard as possible to help you understand why I'm buying this and why I'm selling this. So I have to insist on this so that those of you who are still thinking of joining my VIP group, something is only about you buying my outlet. No, it's all about you understanding certain aspect of the market why you should buy certain coin. And this is what I want us to discuss in today's video. I want us to look at some ways in which I trade the market, and whatever I do in this market is centered around Bitcoin. Why? Bitcoin is the alpha. I always use this word alpha because it's the alpha. Bitcoin moves the market. Bitcoin have to give signal for the market to move. And if Bitcoin is taking a huge downward move, most altcoins are going to take the same downward move, like every altcoin out there. And if your altcoin is not doing that and Bitcoin keep dipping, your altcoin is going to dip as well because Bitcoin is going to suck out the life from your altcoin. So this is something most of you need to take into consideration when you are invested in any coin. Or if you're new in this game, you need to understand what moves the market. Okay. And I don't want to, talk so much. It's okay. I can see some people are here on live with me on Facebook. I see no one yet. Okay, I can see one person on YouTube. But I'm just gonna keep on with the tutorial, and I know some people are gonna watch afterwards. So those two of you who gonna watch afterwards, good and fine. You are feel free to watch afterward. Now let me get to this chart here. Um, this is Bitcoin, okay, although Ethereum, and Bitcoin is actually sitting at, like, it's heading towards $108,000. Okay, now I mentioned in my Telegram group that Bitcoin is showing signs to hit $110,000. That's what I mentioned in my Telegram group, my free Telegram group. By the way, if you want to join the free Telegram group, the link is found below this video. go there and join the free Telegram group. I mentioned that because I saw this on the liquidity heat map. Okay, I realized that they can either bring price down to about $19,000, or they can take it up to $110,000, or maybe to $115,000. Now, in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that long time ago, my analysis, and I said Bitcoin can hit $115,000 before we see a major retracement back to the downside. And this is in the range between 115,000 and 120,000. Most people are calling 120,000, but I think at around 115,000, we're going to see a major retracement with price. It might not happen, but within that range, I think it's going to happen. But right now, we are looking at the 3 day, like for the next 3 days, they can take price to $113 dollars. Sorry, $115. Now, this is one of the tools I use. This crypto liquidity heat map is a good tool that I use to help me identify where the market is heading towards, or where the market makers can push price towards. Now, you can see we have liquidity around this $102, which was a psychological level in the past. Bitcoin was holding this level in the past. You can see if you look at price history, this zone has been a major resistance before. So it's but normal to say they can bring price back again at $102 to test this psychological level on the higher time frame. And if say it breaks, it can go right down to $99,000. But as of now, we have major support below price. That I think price cannot just go deep right down to, let's say, 88,000 just like that, or $74,000 just like that. It will take some time before price get there. And as it takes time to price to go to get there, our altcoins are going to make huge move in the market. Another tool I use in my strategy to analyze the market, I use crypto bubbles. This is very, very accurate to me. And I try as hard as possible to pair my bubbles with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is my unit of account, it's my currency. Like this is what I trade. I trade Bitcoin. Want to make more Bitcoin. I don't want to make more US dollars. I want to make more Bitcoin, and the amount of Bitcoin I'm going to make is going to reflect in US dollar, because US dollars is, or fiat is, the currency I use to carry out my day-to-day activities, and Bitcoin is what I use to protect that fiat currency. So if I have to sell part of my Bitcoin to carry out my transactions, I have to sell it into fiat. All right, so that's how it works. Now, the reason why I have this in Bitcoin, not in USDT, is because I want to see the coins that are doing well against Bitcoin on the daily, weekly, and monthly time frame. So I do my analysis basically on the weekly time frame and daily time frame. I begin by looking at it on the weekly time frame to see which coins have been doing well for the week and which coins have been doing bad for the week. And you can see clearly on this chart, only some few coins have been doing well this week, like Hype, Virtual, BGB, XMRO, Link, Lido. These are the few coins that have been doing so well this week. RV also has been doing well. And if you look at other coins like Pepe, they are down 15%. Doge is down 10%. Floki is down 10%. Most of the coins, like even Euro, is down for the week 10%. So this now gives me an opportunity to look at these coins that are down to go and chart them. I'm going to go now to to my chart to chart these coins that are down. For example, let me say Pepe. Okay, Pepe is down 15%. So let's just go and check on Pepe. Let's see what's going on with Pepe. So I'm going to do this. Go to Pepe and look at the market structure or the daily time frame first. Now, the structure tells me that price has been in a constant uptrend for Pepe. So I'm gonna do the first thing that I always do when I stumble on any chart. I'm gonna bring in my FIP2, and I pluck it from where the move started to the top of the move. This is the top of the move. To me, I consider this zone the top of the move before pullback. Now, pullback has created a range for me. This is the range that pullback has created for me. So now I'm gonna draw something like this, you know, and create this range, mark it in a way that it's gonna be visible for me. Now I'm gonna take off this FIP2, And what I'm looking at is price to break either below or above the zone. Now, it shows that price is not going to just go um right like above just like that. Why? Because we have lot of vectors here. And if I bring in other tools like the RSI, you're gonna see that the RSI on the daily time frame is around, well, even though it's around, it's still around the buy area, but it's more towards the downside, right? There's not yet a confirmation to buy Pepe. So I'm not gonna risk to buy Pepe. And what I want to see next is for price to get to the fifth zone that I always want price to get to go to. So, for example, I'm gonna mark it again. Then this time around, I'm gonna take it right up to the move, like the entire move. Then I'm waiting for price to get to the golden pocket or the 0.786 zone. If you want to get my setting, my fifth setting, this is it. This is the ones, the box I checked: trend line, extended line, this, and this. So you can pause it and then you do the same settings, on your fib too. Now, this is the range that I want to look for a possible buy, right? I want to see price get into this range. Yeah, this range. So I've created my range already. And if say price keep going to the upside, I'm not gonna buy. Like now, I cannot buy. Why? Because we are still in an uptrend. Like nothing has, like, there's no break of structure yet on any time frame. So I'm not gonna buy because I think the upside for me is not significant, even though it is down 50%. Right? I don't know how far it can go, but if I look at the weekly time frame, there's not much price history in the past that can tell me, okay, well, this is where the coin is going and so on and so forth. So whatever I'm gonna do now, it's going to be more speculation. And if I look at previous price action, I can see that each time price make this move, there's always a zone that price create. So price creates zones that price trade in the zone before price break to the upside. Yeah, price did similar thing and then move sideways a little bit, attempted to break the like to go downward, but price didn't succeed, and we saw this under pump to the upside, making higher highs, then pull back a little bit, then price, do again the next high. So maybe they can do the same thing to like consolidate price a little bit before taking it to the upside. So looking at the past, what they have done in the past, I can now predict what they can do in the future. And when I say predict, it means I'm guessing what they can do. I don't actually know. And I don't want to buy the coin because I think the upside is not good. And also, I think there's not enough data in the past that can help me determine where price is heading towards, right? And it has already pumped. So those who are selling, yeah, are those who bought, yeah. So I don't want to be their exit liquidity. So I'm going to close this chart and go back to crypto bubbles to look at the next coin that I think can make me some quick gains, right? In this case, let's just look at a coin that maybe hasn't really done well. Let's say DOT, okay? So I'm gonna go to the chart of DOT and see what DOT have. This is DOT on the daily time frame, and it shows that price left this zone for DOT, and ever since price has been in a constant uptrend. Now, remember what I mentioned in the previous analysis. Whenever I stumble on any chart, I want to create or look at my first zone. So in this case, this is the first move. Looking at the first move, I have to plug in the fib two, so this is the first move to the upside. This is what I consider this move, the first move to the upside. Okay, so now where are we? We are around this fib. This my fib settings, like the zone that I consider a buy area. We are around this area. Oh no, 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 we are not around that area yet. We left that area. Price rejected from that area. So when you are buying or when you want to buy, you should look at this 0.382 zone and the golden pocket to be that zone where you'll start looking at the measure buy. When the coin is so bullish, we're gonna see the first rejection on 0.382 zone. But if say then the bounce from the 0.382 zone is not gonna go and make more higher highs. Then price is gonna retrace back to the golden pocket, and the golden pocket is where the second move started after this first move to the upside. Now, if we go and analyze this from the first move, so let's analyze this from the first move, you know, to the upside. Let's just say this was the first move, right? Price break structure. What happened? Price came back around this zone, it break the 0.382 zone and it held around the zero point 0.5 zone. From there, it bounced and price stayed above the alpha trend. This is important. When the zone that price bounced from on the fib is in correspondent to the alpha trend, then you place a buy. But if it's not in correspondent with the alpha trend, then you should look for more confirmation. In this case, if you would have break this alpha trend and came right down to the golden pocket, it would have been below the alpha trend, and maybe would have seen a huge bounce back, for price to stay above the alpha trend. So you can see price stayed in that range. And if we mark the same move from here, let's take it again from here, from this pullback to the other top, you're gonna see exactly the same thing. Price bounce around this area where we have the alpha trend. If say price would have gone here, you would have seen it was around the alpha trend, and this is the 0.5 zone. So price has been bouncing around the 0.5 zone. But now, where is price? Price is still below the alpha trend. And when price is below the alpha trend, it's not good. By the way, guys, if say you are new on my platform and you don't understand what the alpha trend is, you can go to your trading view and search for the alpha trend, alpha trend screener by Kivan Ops Bliglig. This is a trending indicator. It helps me on determining what the market is doing, either uptrend, downtrend, or moving sideways. In this case, like here, the market is moving sideways. This zone is a sideways movement. Then the zone above is upward movement. This one upward is upward movement. Then here is downward movement. So when price is below the alpha trend, it means it's a downtrend. If price is above the alpha trend, it means it's the uptrend. But when price is moving like up, down like this, moving sideways, then it means price is just consolidating around these zones. So when you do this, you are trying to create areas where you can get in that coin. And when you do that, it helps you to be confident enough to get in that coin like anytime, anywhere. Okay, now there's a coin that I want us to look at as well, which is Migo. Migo has been doing something similar, yeah. And I think if we look at it the way I try to analyze my coins, you're gonna see something really amazing here for Migo. So Migo on the weekly time frame looks like this. Okay, but I want to look at Migo on this chart because I have done some analysis here for Migo, so we can follow my analysis. From there, maybe we go to other coin. Let me see if say we can pull this chart here as soon as possible. The reason why I want to focus on Miro, now because I have some of my members who are holding Miro. So we're gonna discuss this right now. Miro is up for the day 24, 2.8%. But now let's bring this chart on the weekly time frame and see where we are. So you can see this is where we are. Most coins have pumped, right? But Miro hasn't really done like anything yet. The all season hasn't yet hit the doors of Miro, but it has made some good moves, right? And let me identify the moves for you. You see, when this coin was launched, we saw how price was moving around this range. It moved up, it bounced from here, it moved up, it came back here, similar zone, it bounced again, it came back here and around this zone. And now what is going to happen? It's going to bounce again. This zone is a critical area that price always bounce from. Now, in the past, look at where price rejected here, this huge week here. Price rejected this huge week here. And because price did this, it means that in the future there's high chances that price is going to do the same thing. Okay, now why do I say so? I say so because if we look at this zone, we're going to see that this was a critical zone. Yeah, look at it critically. Look at this well. You know, so price has rejected here multiple times. So it was but normal to see price do the same here. After price move up, came down, held this zone, move up, came down, held this zone. Now we are looking at price around key area. Despite what is going on in the market, price is staying above these key areas, right? So price is still in an uptrend. Now you're saying to yourself, how I came about this analysis. Let's go to this 4 hours time frame. Okay, let's look at this on the 4 hours time frame to help us determine what is going on here. Now, if you look at the 4 hours time frame, you're gonna see that price was moving in this range here sideways and price break structure. What did I say when price always breaks structure? Price is gonna come back and retest structure. But now when you look at the right hand side of where price breaks structure, let me do this properly so we can get a clear view of it. So you can see clearly in the past, what did price do here? Price rejected the zone multiple times. So this was an important area. This whole zone here in the past was an important area that price created. You see? And this is exactly what I showed you in the previous analysis, the previous coin. Okay. When you see price this zone like this, when price is dumping, there's high chances that price will not create the same thing in the future when price is pumping. You can see Miro has been holding around this zone. Now, if Miro is going to break this area, if like now we are still at a major resistance for Miro, like this is a major resistance and this is a major support. Okay, this range is the buy range, the below range, and this range is the sell range. So if you see Migo here, you can buy more. You see here, you can sell. You see here, you buy more. You see here, you can sell. So price can keep doing this over and over until price breaks structure to the upside. Now, if price break the structure, what will happen? There's another range here that price created in the past. You can see this range here, you know, and price is gonna go and cool down around this same range. Yeah, you know. So when this happen, if price break this zone, we're gonna see price go straight up, then attempt to come back and keep doing this again, forming another range here. So what I want you to understand now is price move in ranges. Price doesn't just move like that. That's why if you see a coin that pump like crazy, it's manipulation. You should be patient enough to wait to see what the market makers are going to do if, say, they are going to, bring price back down or maybe keep taking price to the upside. But usually, like always, price must retrace back to key levels. Maybe not instantly or not or immediately. Always, price is going to retrace back to key levels if, say, the coin respect structure. Okay, and I have to like do this analysis so you understand. I know most of you who don't watch my live videos or you don't even bother to go and watch it afterwards. Even though I'm saying this, you're not going to listen to this anyways because you're not going to watch this video. But it's very important. You gain this education, you learn something. Even like when you don't like if you don't have money to pay for my VIP, to pay for my complete education, live stream like this can help you pick something from from it every day so you learn like as as you progress in your investment journey, and that's what I want for everyone who is investing in this industry. So we have created ranges for Miro, and if you are buying Miro, you already know right now that if you see price here, you sell. You see it here, you buy. You see it here, you sell. It's simple as that. And we can do the same thing on another coin called Boomer. If you look at Boomer have the same structure um as Miro, the same thing going on here. You can see this on a daily time frame. Look at this dump here. Let me go to the price. You're gonna see what I'm trying to convey here. You can see clearly, it was moving sideways, it pumped, it came back, held, pump again, but it's holding at key level. So if it breaks this key level, the next zone is gonna be this area here. It's gonna be this zone here. Price is gonna be holding this zone for some time before break to the next high. Yeah. So it's simple to understand this if say you practice it, but it's not simple to understand if say you don't practice. So these are the ways I go about looking at the market, analyzing the market, looking at crypto bubbles, looking at different indicators like the alpha trend. I also look at total two, what Bitcoin is doing. If Bitcoin has broken structure, then I know all coins are gonna break structure. Now it's easy to just go and say, okay, now Bitcoin is doing well, right? And you want to buy a coin, but you should also know what the other coins have been doing against Bitcoin. That's why crypto bubbles is very important in this case. It helps you look at coins like from the top 100 to the top 1000 coins in the space. You can go to any time frame, not time frame, like any of these coins from the top 100 to the top 1000. You're gonna see the coins that have been doing well against Bitcoin and the ones that Bitcoin is doing well against. And you can make your decision based on that. For example, you can see Popcat is down 14%. You know, it might be an opportunity to see that, okay, if Popcat is down this much, maybe the next pump could be after this, right? You go now to the chart of Popcat, you look at it. Why? Because Popcat has been pumping. Look at Mock also. Mock is down 22%. Okay, you can decide to chart mock. For example, I have to do this for mock. I'm looking at buying mock. I didn't buy mock before. I've been waiting for a pullback for mock to buy more mock. But this is the chart of mock on the weekly time frame, and it looks as if mock is not going anywhere, even though it's down this much. On the weekly time frame, it's still bullish, but let's see what's going on the daily time frame. Well, it's like the same thing with mock on the daily time frame. So I'm not gonna say I want to buy more right now. I don't want to, like, the upside is awesome, but this is not my play. I want to see price do something like this, like break the structure on the daily time frame. So if I bring in my flip two, you know, I want to see this coin somehow break and get into my zone around the golden pocket before I start thinking of buying the coin, or around the 0.786 zone. But if I want to trade the coin short term, I can decide and say, okay, maybe if Bitcoin is gonna do well today and Bitcoin is doing well today, maybe we're gonna see the next bounce for mock coin. It can attempt to the upside. So I'm gonna go dive now to the 4 hours time frame to see what price is doing on the 4 hours time frame. If I see multiple rejection around this zone here, then I'm gonna confirm that price wanna go and attack the next high. So what I do in this case, I bring in the flip two, I pluck it from the top of that move to the bottom of the move, and where I'm targeting is this zone here, the 0.382 zone and the zero point 0.5 zone. That's the zones I'm trying to attack, and to an extent, I'm going to cash out everything at 0.618 zone, the golden pocket. So this is just how I go about analyzing the market. There's so much I want to educate you guys on, but I cannot do it in one video. That's why I recommend you to be part of my VIP, or to take my complete education session where I do my possible best to help you one on one. There's no reason why you should be buying a coin without you understanding how it moves. I know most of you want to make money. All of us want to make money. That's why we are in this space. Okay, but you have to do it the right way. You have to do it the way that you are going to be confident enough to take that trade and stay in that trade until you get to that zone. So hop to the description of this video. Here's my link tree. Click on the link that says join the Beton Crypto Education for Beginners. Or if say you want to get my buy and sell signal, then join my VIP group to get that access that you are looking forward to. We are in the bull market, so make sure you try and be part of a community that can help you out in your journey. And this take me to the final say today. I'm here for you guys, and you guys are here for me. And I want us to understand one thing in this space. Those who move the money are the market makers, the whales. They have trillions, billions upon billions. If you look at the market and identify key areas that the market makers or the whales can move the price, and you buy at that point in time, you are going to be making the right decision always. But if say you don't understand TA, you don't understand what is going on the chart, just buy, and you are not even an investor, then you're gonna find yourself selling at a loss always. Your portfolio is gonna be down, 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 and you're asking yourself, why is it that you ever since you started buying or investing, you're not making money? It's because of this. Okay, you need to learn. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Don't go and buy because you want to buy. If say you have this amount of money, look at yourself as the number one cryptocurrency. You are the education. You are the person that is going to determine what coin to buy, when to buy it, and how to take out profit when you buy it. So you must educate yourself first. Trust me. If say you don't educate yourself first, you're gonna see or you're gonna realize you're losing more than what you would have used to pay for someone to educate you or to mentor you. I can mentor you. You must not even take my one-on-one session. You must not take me. Look for someone else, but try as hard as possible to get this education. I can see you guys asking, you can see Langway is asking thought on Chaplin. Well, let me just go quickly and do this for you for Chaplin. Chaplin is Chaplin, and let me just see this quickly. Let me do this quickly for you. Let me do this for you quickly. Let me do this on this chart. So, um, let's look at this first on the weekly time frame. Okay, what has been going on here? I've mentioned this over and over to you. Okay, and what I just mentioned in this video is it has happened here with Chaplin. Chaplin has been pumping and dumping, pumping and dumping. Now, I don't know if say price is going to pump and dump again. But what I do know is this coin has done this multiple times. So you can make money from Chaplin if say you apply what I teach or what I'm just from teaching. Okay, respect key areas. This was a key zone when price was dropping, and now this is a key zone as price is going to the upside. What has happened to this chart? Let me see what's going on here. Let me refresh it. I'm not seeing my tools. To I'm not seeing my drawing tools. Let me see if I can get my drawing tools back. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, this is it. Down here. So let me go back and get Chaplin. Oh, Chaplin, where are you? Where are you, Chaplin? I have to go even soon. Okay, so this is Chaplin. Now, on the weekly time frame, this is the structure. Yeah, price was launched, and we saw how it pumped, we dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. Now it's pumping again. But what has happened? Price rejected from this zone. I saw my Chaplin here. Yeah, I didn't bother to wait for price to get back up there. No, I saw that this was a major zone. Price have rejected this zone multiple times. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell there and wait for price to retrace. And what did I do afterward? I brought in my flip tool from here to this zone here, right? And it gave me this same range that I am always looking at when to like to buy back again. But I look at this 0. 0.0, 0.5 and 0.382 zone and the golden pocket and also the 0.786 zone. These are my range. But if I see multiple candles here, rejection above the zero point 0.5, then I'm going to consider this zone as the zone to buy. And if I see the same thing around the golden pocket, I'm going to do the same thing. And if I see the same thing on the 0.786 zone, I'm going to do the same thing. Now, if the question is this project a good project or not? Well, I would say that yeah, they are onto something. Okay, but investor or it must reflect on the chart. If the investors are dumping the coin when it pump, it's not good. It's a bad sign. So you have to follow the big money. When they pump it, you cash out profit at key levels. You wait for another opportunity. You buy again. You cash out profit at key levels. That's how you go about such project. Okay, so I'm not here to say it is bad or it's good because it can make me money. That's making money. It can do the same for you if say you apply it properly. So that's that for Chaplin. If this video was if this video was helpful to you and you want now I'm able to speak. If this video was helpful to you and you want me to keep doing this, then make sure you like it, guys. That's what we go through when you do a video. When you want to create a video, that like if I share with you guys my clips, like edits, you're gonna be like, oh boy, it's not easy to create a video. Not to talk of me doing a live stream like this. So I should say I'm a pro in this, right? You know. Anyways, that's that for today's video. Like, share, and see you guys the next time. Have a nice day. Ciao, bye bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break